So, folks, we back. I literally just went and got this from outside a couple of minutes ago. It took me about 10 minutes to set everything up. But I had just posted on Blue Sky how Amazon getting later and later in the day with these releases. They ended up coming. This thing is heavier than like most of the other ones. I don't like shit. I don't go outside. The back album art is actually pretty nice. It's like so it's Earl looking like kind of like passed out. I don't know, maybe from drugs, maybe just like from a blackout, or maybe just being dejected. And then on the back, it's like a man hanging, like his arms are tied, legs are tied. But the interesting thing about, I think it's supposed to represent like a cave wall or like somewhere where he's hanging, like like kind of like the cave, if you've ever heard that parable. But it's kind of shaped in like the shape of like a woman's body, like it's kind of like curved, then it dips down in the middle, and then there's like, I know this is like a chain, but it kind of looks like it's like showing like the shape. And it's like almost like breasts here. That's at least what I get from it. Like it looks like he's hanging from a woman's body. But let's open this. Where's my? I had it. It's the one thing I had. And then I must have put it somewhere else. My damn knife, bruh. I had remembered it this time. And I had it. And I think I might have put it back in my tool bag. I keep the tool bag in the car for work. Man. There we go. I actually got a good pull on that one. There we go. I don't know how much. I switched to the iPhone camera for this one, so I don't know how much of this you can actually see. But on the back, it says EarlSweatshirt.com. 2015, copyright produced Columbia Records. Yep. If you guys have never seen the NPR recording with him, Franny, and darn, what's his name? Can't remember off the top of my head, but it's really good. I like that. On the back, hold on. Well, let me just show it to you like this. I don't know how much of it you can see. Let's try to get the booklet out. Looking on the back, it's a very interesting contrast. Earl is so meticulous about stuff like this. I don't doubt that he did this himself. Like you see how like there's almost like a CRT TV like through line, like through an album by Earl Sweatshirt, and then on the back it's almost like it continues, but instead of being all black with the white text, it's white, but instead of just having the black text, it's actually colorful text. So that's pretty dope. This is a picture of like, it looks like a coffin with a cross, then like an angel. Then there's a picture of somebody in the back. It's weird. I like this picture. This is like a stylized drawing of Earl. Then I assume those are Earl's eyes. But it's almost like it's watching him through like a television screen, like an old school television screen, like on some Big Brother type. I don't know what this one is supposed to be. It's like a two hands wrapping around somebody's neck, but it's like a sculpture. I don't know what this thing in the middle is. Can't tell you. Yeah, I didn't even go try to read into that one either. Some of these notes here. Oh, and these are all the credits and stuff. Rather than having the lyrics, it's just like the credits. I actually like that. I would actually prefer that. Like, I would prefer, like, maybe you could do both, but like, I would prefer the credits being here rather than the lyrics. I don't know. I guess that's just like modern me talking, because you can look the lyrics up online. Like, sure, you can look the credits up online too, but I just think for like a physical packaging, I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't think you need the lyrics for music. I'm just not that into beautiful fucking CDs. CDs are beautiful, dog. The artwork on the front. There's nothing on the back here. It's just black. This album, dog, it goes into, like, it starts off with Huey, right? And it comes in with like this. I always say it's like the beat is kind of like a carnival game. Like, if you ever go to like your state fair, like, you'll see it. Like, the carnival has games and stuff. And like, whenever you think about a state fair or like a carnival on TV, they always have those kinds of like songs playing when you're there at like one of the games. And then it kind of gets distorted, and it's like over and over again. And then it's like, okay, so like at the end of the beat, right? You know how it has like the game over kind of sound, like where he's done rapping. Then it goes into the do 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 do. Like, that part of it sounds like the instrument that he uses for that sounds like the part of the beat that repeats, like where it's like dun 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 dun. Like, that part of the beat sounds like it's the same instrument from the end of the beat that I think sounds like a game over type of thing. And so I always read it like the beat is kind of like treating life like a game, and then like he kind of has that game over type of thing like sprinkled through the beat, and it keeps looping over and over again. And it kind of matches the lyrics, especially when he's like something like quicksand in my ways was always stuck in them, in and an ambulance came fashion in Los Angeles ways. My bitch say the spliff take the soul from me, and the click tighten it. It's like the low rope be beat the fucking beat up like it stole from me. You could talk to Clancy, you need a feature, a quote from me. I'm off the Lancey, I reek a reefer and show money. It's early running with niggas who cold running shit. Like, it's like my bitch said his spliff take the soul from me, especially after the quicksand, like when he's talking about hopping the gates, he's like, it's like his ways are like quicksand. He's always stuck in them. You know what I mean? And then like he goes into what he's stuck in. He's stuck in the lifestyle of, all right, I get up, I do a show, this, that, you know what I mean? Am I clipping? I thought my mic was far enough away from me, but I'm gonna move it a little back. I forget, like, I talk kind of loud, and I have like random inflections. They're like really high. So like I can see me going into the red with like some of these decibels. That's just how I talk. I can't help it. But yeah, and then going into mantra. Mantra is like a, you know, the sweat shirt part of it. It's like, it reminds me, I'm gonna tell you, like, okay, that part where he's talking about the kids and like how and now you're surrounded by a gaggle of 100,000 kids, and you can't be mad at them when they want to pound your fist, because they the reason that the traffic on the browser quick. Like, when he talking about that, right? Like, and that goes into what I was talking about with Huey, where it's like kind of mundane, and he's kind of repeating that lifestyle over and over again. On Mantra, it kind of sounds like all the things that he's tired of, including like the things that kind of come along with the famous part, especially how people switch up on you. He talked about the problems that you have with your girlfriend and with your family, the problems that you just have within yourself when it's like they're kind of a introverted kind of person. You got to deal with all these people, but you can't be mad at them because they're the reason you get paid. You know, like the fame is kind of the thing that keeps the lights on. All of that, like talking about all of that and like having it be like a mantra where it's like sweat, shirt. It's like we kind of become part of the crowd, like cheering on his name, and like even listening to this album, you're kind of cheering him on, wanting him to continue, wanting to hear more music from him, wanting more and more and more from him, and yet he's just like, all right, man, like back off. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the vibe I get from Mantra. And then Fawcett and Grief are kind of like a pair where it's like Fawcett, like, okay, so he introduces us to the stuff on Huey, talks about the kind of negatives that come along with it on Mantra, right? And then he's kind of talking about how lost he is and really sitting in the things that he's dealing with from Mantra, like here in Fawcett. And they're kind of spiraling his mental. And then you see it all culminate in Grief. Like, that whole song is just about everything that he's fucking going through, especially the relationship with his mom and stuff. It's just, yeah, it's like a, yeah, it's just a really dope, like that sequencing of those 4 tracks is just amazing. Like, it's part of why I'm so in love with this album. This is one of my 10 favorite albums of all time. No lie. Like, I love this album. It just helped me through, especially getting through my early high school days. Like, it got me through. I was late to the Earl train, but hey, I got on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this album came out when 2015. I started listening 2017-ish. So it's not that late, but Doris was like 2012. And like I knew those guys from like Lord of the Squad, and I had heard of Tyler the Creator, especially because he was on Regular Show, but like I never really took, you know, like my homie D, like he knew about them, but like I kind of didn't know about them like that. I just kind of knew of them. So I was late to the music train with them, but I finally hopped on it. Then it's just like Off Top is just, how you doing? And what's your motto, ho? I only trust these bitches about as far as I can throw them. Trying to think my mama will figure that's just what I owe her. Easy down the stroller. Cheesing with your cherry ass. Preem got these little niggas cheesing up the ass. Nigga, that's a great lunch. Pop top with the skate fucks. Man, oh my God. That nigga Earl was going off on Off Top. I don't even know, like, I think there's a message to it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what the message of that song is, or like what he's trying to say on that one. I never really looked too deep into that one. I just appreciate how well that nigga raps, bro. That nigga Earl raps so well, dog. It is so good. Grown Ups. I think, is that the first one that Knock is on? Knock is on 2 of them, I think, right? Because I know he's on DNA. But he might be on Grown Ups too. And I kind of see that one, you know what I'm saying? Like, Earl is talking about his home life on that one. Like, and kind of just the things that he dealt with, like, growing up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he's like, what did he say? Something about his father not being there. I can't think of the lyrics for that one. I can hear the melody in my head, but I can't think of the lyrics off the top of my head for that one very well. And then he kind of, like, Luke kind of keeps that going on in AM radio. Earl's verse was kind of not necessarily following up on that trend, but I guess he kind of got everything that he needed to say off on Grown Ups, and then Luke was kind of keeping it going with AM radio. 19, still getting kicked out the crib, woke up and pissed, feeling this. Come on, bro, you're burning, this. Yeah. AM radio's fire. AM and radio is fire. Inside, yeah, I just love Inside. If you know me, like that's the kind of the beat of that one is kind of the vibe that I like. Like that's a late night staple for me. Like I literally have a playlist called Late Nights, and Inside used to get so much play, especially when he just gets to the bridge part where he's like sipping till I melt, never quiet, some falling victim to myself, some never chilling with the help. When it's quiet, I don't holla, I just sitting by myself. When it's quiet, tell them this the shit to yell, this that shit, ride up, keep your chin high up, cause if she ain't fucking with you, then her friend might let you get up inside, yup, let this shit ride, yup, you ain't get it rocking like we do on this side, nigga, yeah, that shit is hard, bro, it's hard, sometimes I gotta hear it to like catch the beat to get the lyrics or like, you know what I mean, like there's so many songs inside my head all the time. So many things going on inside my head. It's hard to remember all of them sometimes. DNA is just a really, especially when you know the story about that song. Like when bro was not playing, when he was like, my bro died today. Fuck. Like his whole verse is just about getting that out there. Like it's so personal on that one. I think these tracks, especially though, especially like going from off top, the grown ups, AM radio, Inside, DNA, Wool, like that. The first four are kind of like very cohesive in telling story. There's a through line through the album of the whole thing, and it definitely gets more intense and like upbeat and cheery. Not cheery, but like less dark. Like it kind of starts off with like an in between kind of like sound from like the beats, and then like they progressively get darker, and then they kind of progressively like shift towards not necessarily more cheery but more up tempo and like warm, you know what I mean, like more warmer rather than colder and darker. Like you can kind of hear it, like compare the beat on Faucet to the beat on Inside. You know what I mean? Very similar vibes, but like given very different styles and like impressions of what they want you to feel when you're listening to those songs. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be surprised if Earl used a lot of the same instruments on those, because they just sound like they're sound cousins. You know what I mean? Like they're just very like you would be forgiven if you thought they were made in the same studio session, or like one day he made this beat and then the other day he made this next beat. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's basically what I'm saying about it. They just sound kind of similar, but they're doing different things. You know what I mean? I don't know why, but the parental advisory explicit content sticker, just like, I like it. I love it. Like, it's just so like, I don't know, like it's 2010s retro now. I don't know. Like would the 90s have been retro in 2000? Like would 1990 have been retro in 2005? Maybe. Like I was 4, so I don't know. But I don't know. It just gives me that like early 2010s vibe. Like with like, I don't know. It makes me think of stuff like what's the show with Rob Dyrdek? The comedy show where they watch all the bloopers. It just makes me think of stuff like that. It's like skater boy shit. I don't know. But yeah, great album. One of my favorite albums ever. This is one of my favorite albums ever. And I'm glad to have had the CD now. Like, I'm about to burn this and get the files and put it on my player. I don't even think I know I didn't because it was outside. I got the Finistech Z6 Pro for my player. It's actually a nice build. It just has I like the design of it very much. Very not feature rich or anything. Very simple. Not like an audiophile DAC or anything in it, but a very good DAC though. Like, it plays pretty well, especially when you got high end systems. Like in my Audio Technicas, like these are the MTHX 20s. I got these a couple years ago. It doesn't take very much money at all to have good sounding audio, people. But these sound amazing. Like, they sound really fucking good. And that player sounds really good on it, especially when you have high quality sound. And there is a difference. Like, especially if you train your ear to be able to hear the difference when you're looking for it. Like, it just, you hear every instrument. You can hear how crisp and clean the recording of the vocal is. Like, I'm just very particular about that kind of stuff. That's what I'm trying to figure out, like, and learn how to better record my voice and stuff like that, you know? So, because I'm in love with audio and stuff like that. Like, I nerd out over stuff like that. Production stuff, anything to do with media. I just love it. So, yeah, I don't like shit. I don't go outside. Top 10 album, in my opinion, that I've ever heard. Hard to replace, even if I hear a better album, like musically, because this is top tier musically, and it was just like there for me at a point in time when I kind of needed like stuff like this. So, yeah, love this album. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.